over time, what changed was not the U.S. Senate, but the two political parties. That because of the change over civil rights and because of National Party's changes, the South went from being almost solidly Democratic in the 1970s to being largely Republican. And a lot of those Southern conservatives are now members of the Republican Party as opposed to the Democratic Party. And that's made the Republican Party more cohesively conservative, and it's made the Democratic Party more cohesively moderate to liberal. There are a few moderates in both parties, but they're a much smaller number than there were back in the 1970s. And so whereas in the 1970s to get 60 votes required you to do a bipartisan vote, it's required actually ever since that we would say that, say, 55 was a working majority of the Senate because the majority leader had a fighting chance of persuading 5 people from the other party to come on board. What was unique about this Congress was that for the first time in over 30 years, you had one party that actually had 60 votes. And so the negotiations, when they failed with the opposite party, wound up being internal within the Democratic Party. That wasn't even a tactic that could have been considered in any of the previous Congresses. In the last Congress, the Democrats had 51 votes, and 51 is hard to get anywhere close to 60 on any particular vote.